Well, hello there, and it is your favorite auntie. Hi, everybody. This is Auntie. Yes. As you probably guessed, Auntie is not going to be able to be with you today as I had anticipated. I have a very long weekend doing some things that I absolutely have to do. And so, what I decided to do was to just leave this little video with you about our boy Josh. Josh's ex wife is coming forward to talk about domestic violence and to leave a warning for Miss Aika, who is his new boo. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you so much for being part of this family. And to all of my nieces and nephews, I love you all to pieces. I promise you all, after today, I will be back on schedule. But you all know that mommy duty always comes first. And so right now, that is what your auntie is doing. And guess what? I miss you all just as much as you miss me. And I am sorry for the time that I've had to take off. But I'm hoping that this all just hold you just a little while. Um, until Auntie is able to come back on next Thursday. Okay, so let me go ahead on to get into this story. This story comes out of Reality Blurb, and the title is called Josh Ex-Wife Talks Domestic Violence Incident Plus Warning to Aika. Okay. So let me go ahead on and get into this. Weeks after it was reported that 90 Day Fiance star Josh was once arrested for domestic violence after allegedly punching a woman in the face, the woman involved in that accident is now speaking out. She said, what you ain't gonna do is come on television and do a show with your new wife. And you think I ain't gonna say nothing about her? Oh no, I got something for you and her too. Okay, so according to the police report, Josh was arrested for assault and disorderly conduct on March 14th of 2010. The cops had to knock down his damn door, okay, to get Josh out after he allegedly punched a 28-year-old woman in the face and pushed her down a small embankment outside their apartment building. What the entire... God dang, Josh! You didn't have to bang your door down, knock your door down, and you done knocked the woman all upside the head, kicked her all up in the butt crack, and then knocked her down the hill. What the? Cops can hear the woman screaming for help inside the home while Josh refused to let them up in the hell. I guess Josh said, y'all ain't gonna take me out like that. I ain't coming out with no white flag. Y'all had to knock this joint down to get me up off this shit. The case was ultimately dropped after the woman refused to cooperate. Why would she refuse to Girl, bye. The woman is Josh's ex-wife, Mel, who gives her side of the story in an exclusive interview. Mel opens up about the details of what happened during that night and reveals that if there were other instances and reveals that there were other instances of violence with Josh. Plus, she shares her advice for Josh's fiance, Aika. First of all, boo, show up. I got some advice for you. Show your ass up to court. If the man has done all of this and the police had to come in the house, bust the door down, you done got knocked all down the embankment, and you don't go to court to file some charges against this man, you ain't got no damn advice for no Ica. What you gonna say? Oh, I can't wait to finish reading this bull crap right here. First, Mel reveals that she and Josh started dating in 2008. They got married in 2012 before divorcing in 2013. God dang, they was only married a year. The couple had no kids together as both of Josh's kids, a boy and a girl who are now in their late teens, were with his previous ex-wife. On the domestic violence incidents, he did punch me in the face that night for sure, she revealed. I didn't press charges because it was the first incident and I was stupid and in love. Girl, tell that story to somebody else. Stupid and in love. Okay, whatever. On the events that led up to the drama that night, honestly, this is her talking. I believe it was just an outing. I believe it was just an outing with some friends. He had too much to drink. I do believe he was getting too friendly with a girlfriend of mine, and that got me upset. We got out of the vehicle and went into our apartment door, which is in the front of an embankment of grass. He, for whatever reason, wasn't letting me in. So I took off my heels and threw them at the door. He opened it. We argued verbally. And then the next thing I know, I got punched. And I'm at the bottom of the embankment, lying in the grass. She must have been drunk too. What the hell is this? A bystander saw all this take place and called 911. I would have called too. Here this woman is throwing shoes up at the door. Both of them probably inebriated, you know what I'm saying, drunk out their mind. You throwing shoes at the door. He opened up the door, bust you in your face, and you down there standing on the grass, laying on the grass in front of me, and I'm just walking casually down the sidewalk. What the? We were both inside when the police arrived. Oh, so when you climbed up the grass and everything, he let you in? Girl, mail by mail. Put mail on the show. Okay. When the police arrived, but Josh wouldn't let me answer the door, so the police had to knock down the door. Josh was hiding butt naked in our master closet, so the police knew he didn't have any weapons on him. He was taken away by cops. Now, this man is in the cotton freaking house. The cops is knocking on the door. He won't let you. How is he not letting you open up the door, Mel, when he's in the bedroom, like you said, butt naked, hiding in the closet? So what strength, what power, what invisible string or rope did he have around you that caused you to be unable to open up the door? And here you sitting up there with a black eye, probably got grass stains all up on your clothes. Girl, Mel, see, Mel, this is out of control. How the hell you gonna have some advice for Aika? What your advice gonna be when you fall down on the grass, just lay there? Like, I don't wait till the sprinkler system come on. She alleges there were 2 total violent incidents involving Josh. I thought she just said it was 1. Definitely wasn't the only time with me. He stated to me he only got violent when he drank, and he only drank because he couldn't smoke weed. I wouldn't let him. Do he got a medicinal? Y'all, I can't. On Josh's lack of a relationship with his kids, he has 2 children, a son and a daughter in a different state. I had to pull so much teeth to get him to at least talk with them. He never stayed connected. Okay, we already knew that. This is her warning for Aika, y'all. Josh got a vasectomy way before we met. We never wanted kids. This is why he doesn't have a relationship with the 2 he has, and why he never paid his child support. What? Does she believe Aika is in danger? She very well could be, but I can't say for certain. I don't know Josh. I don't know Josh at this time in his life, and I do believe people can change. Something is wrong with her. She must be the one that's smoking the weed, and that's why she don't want him to smoke the weed, because because she don't want it to be 2 weed heads in the house. Like, this lady's like something that's like, seriously, that like she is 2 French fries short of a Happy Meal. There's no way in the world that this woman is in her right mind and she's saying some dumb stuff like this. Like, this is making me about to just like flat out want to just cuss until the cows come home. Like, I mean, like, when you hear ignorant stuff like this, don't it just make you just want to go off and just cuss a bitch out? Mill adds that the second alleged violent incident is what ultimately led to their divorce. The couple had an argument following a Halloween party. They don't need to go to parties. They don't need to go to parties. They don't need to go to bars. They don't need to do anything. Okay. The couple had an argument following a Halloween party at Josh's friend Joe's, the same Joe from the show house. And she alleges Josh got so angry that he grabbed her, ripped her costume, and almost crashed their car into a wall in the neighborhood. She denies cheating on him, as he has claimed on the show. She shares that she had nowhere to go once she decided to leave him and had to stay with a male friend. Sometimes something Josh interpreted as cheating. A big thank you to Mel for taking the time to speak with us on this difficult topic. Then let me tell you something. Mel, by Mel, Josh's little 15 minutes of fame is gone. You sat up there and let this man bust you all upside the head, knock you down the embankment, and you got the nerve to say that you was in love with him. And then you get a second incident where you done got your costume ripped the hell up off of you. And he done almost crashed the car. So now you talking about I'm getting a divorce from him. I don't know who he is and I don't know what's going on with him right now, but I do believe that people can change. Let me tell you something. These 90-day fiance people are off the Richter scale. Just by way of update, I listened to a podcast or Instagram thing of Abby and Sean. They sitting up there mad and talking about how the show made them look, differently than what they wanted. You remember the time when and Sean and Abby ended up going over to the witch doctor's house, and and she had the voodoo and the spinach and the cabbage and all of that kind of stuff on her. Well, according to Sean, the reason why they went is because the producers of TLC told them that they wanted them to go there because allegedly, they wanted them to explore the culture, and they wanted people, wanted Abby and Sean to show culture in Haiti. So they set them up, sent them to this witch doctor lady, and it was a sabotage. Abby doesn't believe in witchcraft and voodoo, and he doesn't believe in witchcraft and voodoo. So, he's like, giving these different instances on, how the show is fake and how he got set up and how he and Abby wish they had never done it. And, I just was like, Sean, whatever. Look, you ended up doing the show, and it is what it is. It was good entertainment for us. You and Abby acted a complete butthole. He says that things were cut and scripted and all that kind of stuff. Well, I do believe that TLC does do stuff like that. And some of the stuff that he and Abby did, you can't make that stuff up. He says that he and Abby currently have an apartment in the Dominican Republic and that he's opening up a cell phone company because in the DR and in Haiti because these people need to have cell phones. And I'm like, okay, we need cell phones over here too. So the reason why he alleges that they will not be coming back to the show is because neither one of them are applying for a K1 visa and he's going to stay over there. I'm like, okay, whatever. Nicole, as you all know, I'm not doing a special segment on Nicole because I'll see Nicole when I see Nicole. But allegedly, Nicole is moving to the DR. She was supposed to be getting married on Valentine's Day of this year, 2018. And that fell through because our boy Azan cannot come to the United States. Allegedly, according to a YouTuber, Azan tried to go over to France, I believe it was, and he was denied entry. And at that time, all his records and his documents and his visa was pulled. And as a result, Nicole has decided I'm going to take me and baby May and I am going to go and live with Azan. I'm like, you know what? Do what you got to do. TLC is going to be recording this and we're going to be seeing her make this move and this transition over to Muhammad's hometown. And I say more power to you. You only got one life to live. If you want to live it like an idiot, you go right on ahead. Like, I mean, it's a new idiot and a new fool born every day. And guess what, Nicole? You was one of them. To take your baby over there, and then, she only has 90 days to be over there, or she has, in order for her to stay, she, too, has to marry him within 90 days. And that's what she plans on doing. Allegedly, Azan got a whole lot of stuff going on with a whole lot of different women. As you all know, I have had many testimonies in my box. But because these women could not give me proper receipts, I didn't spill the beans. But it's a YouTuber on here who is willing to spend he's willing to spill anything that he gets for a like, a clip, and a subscribe. That ain't your auntie. Just because you put it in my box don't mean that I gotta report it. And I'm not reporting anything that does not have receipts with it. So as far as I am concerned, these are allegations. A lot of these women have been in my box. When you give receipts, you know what? That we'll talk about it and I will air it on my channel. But outside of that, I'm not going to air that kind of dirty laundry. Like I just don't want my hands that dirty, and I don't want my channel and my family to turn into that. Now we curious and we wants to know. Again, you know, you all saw I loaded a video up about Marley and Louise being divorced. I am in talks, and I am in talks with Marley, and hopefully soon and very soon, we will be coming out to do an exclusive interview. Um, I think there's some other things, some legal things she has to do with TOC, but after that, we are coming out here and we're going to talk about all those things that Molly wants to share, those things that are on her heart about her and her babies, her divorce from Louise, where he is, what happened with him, all of that. So y'all, you know what, you got to stay tuned. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel so that when I come out here with that exclusive interview, that I ain't going to give you no heads up about. You'll be the first one out here. Again, thank you all so much for understanding. Have a great weekend too.